Charmaine,
Yes.
have you ever wondered what's your personality traits?
I don't have a personality.
What do you mean you don't have personality?
Well, I guess we'll find out in today's episode.
With MBTI Test and the Big Five. Hi, welcome back to That's Why We Friend podcast. We're your hosts, Shannon and
Charmaine!
So, today we're gonna talk about personality types.
Yes, because recently I've seen a lot of non-scientific proven personality tests online, and I'm pretty sure that those are fake lah.
I can't say they are fake. They might relate to you in certain ways or characteristic personality, but they might not be that accurate compared to the scientific ones.
Okay. So today we're gonna talk about the Big Five personality test and MBTI.
Yeah.
Shannon studied the Big Five in her first degree. So can you tell us about the Big Five?
Okay. So the Big Five personality test measures the 5 personality traits that psychologists have determined that are the core personality of each individual.
Which is
Openness, conscientiousness, extraversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. We also known as ocean.
Ocean. What's the second one again?
Conscientiousness.
What's that?
It's like how goal-directed or persistent or organized a person is.
Are you a hoarder or a minimalist?
I don't think that's how it works, but
something like that. Okay, go on.
Okay. So, do you want me to explain like the 5 personality types?
I think it's quite self-explanatory. We actually, both of us, we did the test already. So do you want to go in straight to the results?
Okay, but before we go into the results, we should explain to the audience like the procedure of how the test works.
Okay.
So they will have like a bit of background on what we did.
Okay.
So this personality test have 50 questions or items, and you have to rate on how true they are about you on a 5-point scales, where 1 is disagree, 3 being neutral, and 5 being agree. So let's look at your results.
Okay. Actually, I did it last week, but I already forget my results already. So it's like getting to know myself again.
Yeah. Exciting! Ready?
Okay. You want to go with mine first or yours first?
Let's go with yours first, since it's already on
Okay.
my iPad. Alright. So, Charmaine, you 16% extroversion.
So I'm more an introvert.
Yeah.
Okay. I agree.
Should we? Let's talk about all your results first, then we'll go into detail about
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. And your emotional stability, also known as neuroticism,
Very big science word.
is 26%.
Which is good or bad?
It's low. Yeah. I think it's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Your agreeableness is 56%, which is more than half.
So I agree.
Yeah,
more?
You tend to agree more.
Okay.
Okay, your conscientiousness is 46%.
Just now you explained conscientiousness already. Wait. Class. Do you hoard or you are minimalist?
No, it's not that. It's how organized you are.
Okay. How much am I?
You're 46%.
Organized or hoarder?
I think you're about half, so you're not hoarder, Charmaine.
That's the easier way to understand it, what?
It's like, we're talking about conscientiousness, right? It's like how persistent and determined you are to achieve your goals. So it's got nothing to do with hoarding.
But it's easier for me to remember. Yeah. Okay, that's the only thing I can remember in my brain.
No. And your intellect or imagination, or also known as openness to experience, is 23%.
Am I open? Am I not open?
I think you're
more
more tradition.
Open. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're not traditional. Alright, so that was Charmaine's result. And shall we move on to my result?
Okay.
Alright.
Then we can compare, huh?
Yeah. So my extroversion is 22%. My emotional stability is 30%.
Emotional stability?
Yeah. Or like we said, neuroticism.
Okay.
My agreeableness is 35%.
Oh. So that's why we are friends, because I always agree with what she said. No, just kidding. Okay, continue.
Sorry. My conscientiousness is 46%. And my intellect or openness to experience is 23%.
Also the same as mine.
Yeah. Our conscientiousness and openness to experience are the same. Yeah.
Okay.
So
let's dive into the deeper world.
Yeah.
Of the ocean. Ah.
Oh no. Alright. So shall we start with openness?
Okay.
Since it's O.
Okay.
So openness describes individuals' tendency to think in complex or abstract way. It's quite direct. It's like how open you are to try new things or step out of your comfort zone. So individual with higher openness enjoy talking and thinking about theories, concepts. They are more creative and innovative with innovative ideas. And they are interested in experiences that expand their mind and get on more to like hands-on experience to try new things.
I see.
Yeah. While lower openness tend to be concrete thinkers. They are more...
You can say stubborn, right?
Not
very they stuck with the same thing for a long time.
Yeah. They distrust new ideas or theories that are not practically or real world applicated. Yeah. They prefer traditional stuff, more conventional ways over new ideas.
Yeah. Okay.
So both of us are quite tradition, I guess.
I'm also like learning to accept new stuff. That's why we're doing this.
Yeah.
If it's me for like 2 years ago, I would never put my face on the internet.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're learning.
Yeah, we're stepping out of our comfort zone.
Yes.
So hopefully our openness to experience might increase in the future when we take the test again.
It's a good thing that we are trying to open ourselves to more experience.
Yeah. So moving on to conscientiousness. Conscientiousness describes the persistent and determination of a person to achieve their goals. So it has nothing to do with hoarding and minimalistic.
That's the easier way to remember.
But it's not related.
Okay.
So people with higher conscientiousness are hardworking and responsible to put their plans into action. So they will have a higher degree of willpower to achieve their goals. So they are very motivated.
But if like, in Chinese that's I don't know if it's idiom or a phrase like 3分钟热度. Like you do something for like 3 minutes then you're out of passion. Is it like that?
This is the opposite.
So it's not 3分钟热度. Okay.
Yeah. But people with lower conscientiousness are like what you said, the 3分钟热度.
Okay.
As they tend to change courses or get distracted very easily. So they will abandon their plans quite fast lah.
Okay.
So looking at ours are okay, almost half, 46%.
Yeah, I do agree that sometimes I am that 三分钟热度 person. I can prepare everything already, but the last step is to just do it. Then I'll just like, it's a bit too much progress there, too much process to go through. I'll just leave it and maybe do it maybe a few years later or something, where like my passion died down, and then maybe suddenly that after 2 or 3 years, then my passion come back again, then I'll continue or something like that. Like knitting, I learned how to start, but I didn't learn how to end. I can start how to knit, like knitting a scarf, but I don't know how to end it.
So are you still knitting?
No. Nope.
How long is your scarf right now?
It's just very short only.
How short? Book short? Longer?
Yeah, I think it's shorter than this book. It's like maybe like this.
Half of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's still there. The same place where I left it for like months already.
So it's time to, find back your motivation and continue knitting.
Maybe after all my life stuff is more stable and everything, and I got extra time, maybe I'll pick it back up.
Alright. So we talk about openness to experience, conscientiousness. Now we're moving on to extraversion.
This is very common, like, because everyone's talking about it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's either you're an extrovert or an introvert. So extraversion describes a person's tendency to be energized by being around other people versus them being themselves. So obviously both of us are quite low.
Yeah. We are introverts.
Yeah.
I sometimes, if I'm in a like social gathering, and I will like suddenly get very tired of this social interaction, then I'll just zone off. And then I'll be in my own world. I'll be like, oh, okay, after this, I want to go do this, do that, and then later, what I want to do, I'll just be in my own zone. Then suddenly, if that person or other people ask me, hey, what you think about this? I'll be like, what you talking about? Yeah. I'll zone out lah.
Yeah, it's like we have a limit of social interactions, and once we hit the mark, it's like
you will see a very big difference.
Yeah, I noticed that when we did some group discussions or when we go on like trips, especially in the car. Because usually in the car, Shamin and one of our friends will be the life of the party. So when they become quiet, you know lah, it's their recharge period.
Yes, then after that recharge period, then I'll come back.
Yeah.
But I cannot say how long that recharge period is.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's long, sometimes it's short.
Yeah, so during the whole car trip, the whole environment is very quiet. So sometimes I have to blast music to keep myself awake when I'm driving. But I can't blast too loud because they're also sleeping. So.
It's okay. When I sleep, I cannot hear anything. Even if there's fire, there's earthquake,
oh my gosh.
I probably will sleep through that.
Yeah, but you have to be considerate of the other people in the cars.
Yeah, it's just me lah, just me.
Interesting. So, like I said before, extroversions are more outgoing, energetic, and they enjoy being with people. So they recharge with being around people.
Yeah.
While both of us introverts, we prefer
alone time.
Yeah, we are more reserved, calm, and we don't like to be in the center of attention.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hate it when I go to a new club or some social things lah. Then they were like, oh, new friend. Or especially church.
Oh, really?
Not to say like I don't like church or anything. It's just like when they are very welcoming. Yeah, so when like you first join the church, you go to their youth gathering.
Yeah.
Then be like, oh, new friend, what's your name? And everyone will come around and I'm like, No, bro. Just let me stay in the corner. I will do my worship myself. And bye-bye. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not their fault that they are welcoming. They are supposed to be welcoming. Just that I personally don't like too much welcoming.
Yeah, we're a bit socially awkward.
Yeah, like you don't lie, you don't. Just leave me alone, I'll be better. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not sure about you, but I tend to keep things more to myself.
Yes. It's very hard for us to like, oh, another example, church. It's like sometimes they will want you, when even though if you're not familiar with all these people, they will want you to like share your thoughts on this Bible verse or share your experience that is near to this Bible verse, like what you learned today. I'll be like, oh my gosh, I just know you for like maybe a week, not even a week, one day or a few hours, and you want me to tell you what I think? No way. Right.
I think for us it takes time to open up to people.
Yes.
Unless like we're really, really close friends.
And
Then
it also take us quite some time to be close friends.
yeah.
Yeah.
How long did it take us to be close friends?
I think maybe like 2 years. We started getting close
Closer.
after musicianship 4, I think.
Really?
Or musicianship 4, somewhere around there. So it's like 1.5 years for us to get like really close.
Yeah. Bit fact about us: the two of us were in the same band throughout the whole.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Wow. We were in the same band throughout the whole 4 semester.
Yeah.
And it took us
that
long to actually get close to each other.
Yes.
To actually really open up to each other.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Didn't realize.
I think you really opened up to us when we went to Penang. When we have a
That
girls'
was like
night.
last year.
Yeah. That is when you really, really opened up to us after our friends and I, we actually push you to express yourself.
Yeah. That's a theory night. I'm not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, but yeah, it was at that point we know that we can really open up to each other. Then after that, it's like, oh, we can just do random stuff. It's okay to, let loose a little.
Yeah, it's very important for, I think, for introverts, not introverts, at least us, to know that this person, they won't judge what you do. They won't judge how you think. Then only we will start maybe open up a little bit. Then if they're giving like positive feedbacks, then maybe we'll open more. Yes.
Yeah.
If they give like negative feedback for me lah, then I will straight shut them out. So I won't open to them that much already.
Hence, we're more sensitive to criticism and negative feedbacks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is a good and a bad thing. We'll talk about that later. Okay, continue.
Alright, so the next one is agreeableness. So this is individuals who have tendency on putting the needs of others first compared to themselves. So Charmaine is higher than mine because yours is 56%, mine is around 35.
So I say yes a lot. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So individuals with higher agreeableness are mostly concerned with getting along with others.
Yeah. I do not like conflicts. So if the thing is still in between my limits, my principles, I will just like, okay, if you want, then you go lah. That.
It's like you're willing to compromise with others and then try to get along with them rather than focusing on your own goals.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is a good and a bad thing also.
Yeah. Wow, people with lower agreeableness are mostly concerned with their own interests. So they tend to be more competitive and don't really get along with group members. They are
because
willing.
they all have their own ideas, is
Yeah,
it?
they are willing to make the group upset just to achieve their own goals.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I tend to agree more sometimes.
Yeah, I think you won't like die want us to follow your idea, but you will say like, oh, maybe if we take a bit of yours, take a bit of mine, will it work better? Like
yeah, it's like compromising since it's a group work and everybody have
their
to
own
make
share.
have their own share, their own contribution.
Yeah, we don't like freeloaders.
Yeah, we experience
too much of freeloaders.
yeah, yeah.
We will not say who, but you know we
Yeah,
go through a
so
lot.
if you're in a group work, be fair, make your own contribution to the
Yes.
group. Don't be freeloaders.
Don't take everything as granted. Okay?
Yeah, don't take everything for granted.
I hate it.
Yeah. And lastly is neuroticism.
Big science word. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, neuroticism. Wait, where's neuroticism? Oh, emotional. Yeah. Yours is 26%. Mine is 30%.
Oh, almost the same.
Yeah. So neuroticism describes how an individual handles stress or negative emotions. So individual with higher neuroticism will struggle with negative emotions such as anger, stress, or depression. And they are very vulnerable to stress environment. Like they are less capable in
relieving stress.
Relieving stress is one thing, and the other thing is overcoming their problems because they tend to doubt their skills more.
Okay.
Yeah. So, well, people with lower results, they are resilient and do not respond to stress easily.
Do not respond to stress easily.
Yeah. So I guess we don't really respond to stress that much.
Means like if you're facing something very stressful, you will find a way to
you cope well under stress.
Okay. I'll be like very stressful for like a day or two. They'll be like, no, this thing is still gonna, I still need to finish this. So what for I stress? I stress it won't help the situation. So have to work with it.
It depends on how individuals work around it. If you really can't cope with it, you can always seek
ask
for help.
Yes. Must
Friends,
ask for help.
families. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people will help you with whatever.
Yeah. Yes.
Don't struggle alone, okay, people?
Yeah, so that's the
big five.
Yeah, that's the big five.
The ocean.
Test. Yeah, the ocean.
Okay. Time to come up from the ocean.
But overall, what do you think about the test when you do it?
I think it's quite accurate, the results I mean. And the questions are very straightforward. It won't like the questions is there. When you read it, your answer is straight out already. You straight know what to answer. So it won't make you think like, oh, what if this situation, what if that situation?
Yeah. It's more direct.
Yes, very direct. Okay, now moving on to our MBTI.
Yeah.
Recently, I watched a series on YouTube called MBTI Insight. It's a Korean reality where they invite 16 different personality from the MBTI and they see how you work together. I shared with Shannon also.
Yeah, I only watched the first episode and
it's chaos. We'll tell you why. We'll tell you why. Okay, let's go.
So, do you want to do the intro about MBTI or you want me to talk about it?
Okay, I'll do it. The MBTI, according to the internet, okay, the MBTI started during World War II, so it's very, very long ago, by two females based on a Carl Jung's theory of personality types. Yeah, and then in MBTI, there's 4 different letters for your MBTI personality. E or I.
4 different. I don't think it's 4 different letters. It's more like 4 different skills.
Yes, criteria. Yeah. 4 different. E or I, extroversion or introversion. S or N, sensing or intuition. T or F, thinking or feeling. J or P, judging or perceiving.
Yeah.
If you're using the 16 personality website, there's an extra one, A and T, assertive and turbulent.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Do you want to talk about it? Because I'm no psychologist.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to share our results first?
Sure. So Charmaine and I did this 16 personality test beforehand, and turns out our results are the same.
Yes. You see, that's why we're friends.
Yeah. So the both of us are INFJ-T, where we are introverts, intuitive, feelings, judging, and turbulent.
Yes.
Yeah. But fun fact, did you know the person who came up with the MBTI test are actually mother and daughter?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, that's why I didn't do my research properly. I didn't check that.
Yeah. The goals of the goals of the duo researchers came out with this test is to allow individuals to understand their own personality types, including their likes, dislikes, strengths, weaknesses, career preference, and also their compatibility with others. Yeah. So, shall we look into our results?
Our results. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Alright, so starting with yours.
Okay.
Alright. Charmaine's results, she is 93% introvert and 7% extrovert.
You know, to be honest, I did this test for a few times. Like, the last time I did was like last year or sometime, more than a few months lah. I think my introvert percentage is getting higher and higher.
Why?
It used to be like 70+%.
Yeah.
And now it's like 90. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. When I got your result, I'm like, wasn't it 70% before?
Yeah.
How did you become so introverted?
I'm getting more and more a hermit crab now.
Oh no. It's time for you to come out and socialize more.
Depends on what kind of social interactions there is lah.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Time to reflect on myself.
Yeah, you should. And then you are 62% intuitive and 38% observant. You're 27% thinking and 73% feelings.
Yes.
You're 60% judging, 40% prospecting, 28% assertive, and 72% turbulent.
Yes.
Right, this is Charmaine's result.
Now it's Shannon's result.
Yeah, my result. Oh no. So I am 75% introvert.
Yeah. I used to be almost like her. But I don't know why I'm becoming more a hermit crab. Okay.
Oh no. And 25% extrovert. I am 51% intuitive and 49% observant.
Oh, that's very close.
Yeah.
You're almost an ISFJ.
Yeah, almost.
Almost.
Yeah. I am 43% thinking and 57% feelings, 54% judging, 46% prospecting, 28% assertive, and 72% turbulent.
I think our turbulent percentage is the same.
Yeah, they're almost the same. Okay, we are the same. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about. You can do this test in the link that we put in our description, so you can know your types also, and then they will have like overview of your strength, weaknesses, career paths, and all those lah. You go see lah.
Yeah, but before we dive into our result deeper, do you want to explain to them like what each of these
Oh,
skills.
what does it mean?
Yeah, what
Okay,
does
okay.
it mean?
Sure. Okay. The first one, extroversion and introversion, is how people respond and interact with the world around them. Just like just now she said in the ocean, it's like, do you prefer a social gathering to recharge yourself, or you prefer some alone time?
Yeah.
So extroversion are more action oriented. They enjoy frequent social interaction, feel energized after spending time with others. Introversion is thought oriented, enjoys deep and meaningful social interactions, and feel recharged after spending time alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I realized that I got this thing. It's like I only talk when it's necessary. Yes. Like in social gathering, I only talk when I need to talk.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Then the other time, if I still have my energy, then of course I'll listen lor. If I run out of my social energy, then I will zone out.
Charmaine's stage of social interaction.
Yes, you can see it from my face. It's very obvious. Okay, next, sensing and intuition is how people gather information from the world around them. So sensing people pays attention to reality, particularly to what they can learn from their sensing skill.
Yeah.
They focus more on facts and details and enjoy hands-on experience.
Yeah.
Yep. Then intuition, people enjoy thinking about possibilities, imagining the future, and abstract theories. Do you think about abstract theories before you sleep at night?
Sometimes.
Yes, I did it a lot.
Right.
Then next, thinking and feeling is how people make decisions based on the information they gathered with their sensing or intuition.
Yeah.
Thinking people are more consistent, logical, and impersonal. Feeling people are more likely to consider people's feeling and emotions. Yes.
This one correlates to agreeableness
Mm.
in the ocean test.
I also, like, when I do make a decision, I will, especially in a group, like group project or something, I will think about what is the best for everyone.
Yeah.
More than only just myself. Like just like Shannon just now also, that example, even though she thinks that her idea is the best, but she will always, like, if we got any other ideas, she will always compromise and take a bit of yours and take a bit of hers.
I won't say like my ideas are the best. It's like
Not
maybe
the
it
best,
will
like,
work
yeah,
with the group.
possibilities.
Yeah, the possibilities to work for the group. But maybe other people will have their own ideas,
So
and maybe we can just take here a bit, take here a bit,
yeah.
then we modify and come up with a good project.
Yes. Okay. Now the last, not the last one. Judging and perceiving is how people tend to deal with the outside world.
Yeah.
Judging people prefer structure and firm decisions. Perceiving people are more open, flexible, and adaptable. So we are judging.
Yeah, we're judging.
Yes. I do not like the feeling of, I know I need to do this, but the thing that I need to prepare are not listed out, or I don't know what I need to prepare to get the end result. I'll feel very
stressful.
Yeah, very stressful. Then I will think about it every day. I'm like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do this. But it's even more stressful if this is a teamwork. The other person who is supposed to do that part is not doing that and is not giving it on time. I'll feel even stressful. But the thing is, we can't do anything because it's that person.
The only thing we can do is like rush them or ask them for an update.
But I also feel bad if I keep on asking the person to, like, hello, where's your work?
Yeah, but if it's like on the due date itself, the person should have got the work done.
Yeah. So that's why we don't like freeloaders. We hate freeloaders.
Yeah. And I think it's a good thing to have like a list of what we
Yeah.
want to do, so we're organized. Like, okay, if we finish this, then this task is settled. Less stress.
Yes. You see the task crossed out on your to-do list. Oh, that feeling.
Yeah, the feeling.
Oh, and the other thing is, if you go on a trip, do you like plan the whole trip? Like, oh, this day we will go this place, this place, this place, and by what, and then what time we will come back for dinner or anything? Or you just go to that place and you just YOLO. Oh, today I feel like going to the beach. Then I'll go to the beach.
I prefer planning on where to go.
Yes.
But locating time, I prefer like maybe when we go there, then we see how things goes, then we just adjust from
But
there.
you still need like a list of today where you want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also need that.
At least we will know like we covered maybe the north part of this place or the south part. If not, you go here one area, then you suddenly fly to the north. It's a bit hectic.
And I don't like if you are now in this place and you don't know where's the next location be, and then you like search it on the spot. I don't like that feeling.
It's a bit waste of time.
Yeah, I don't like it, and then it's not certain. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Last one. Assertive and turbulent.
Yeah.
It's the way each think, acts, and respond to their worlds to significant extent. So assertive person is more confident and relaxed. While turbulent people are more likely to question themselves.
They are more self-conscious about their decision making.
A very obvious one is I will at night. It's always before bed when you lie down, and then I will always think about what I did in the past and that I shouldn't do that. I think I hurt that person and I feel so bad. Then I might apologize too much for the same thing.
I think you talked about it with us last time on our last trip.
Yes. I always think about what I did last time and then I'll feel bad. Then I keep on saying sorry.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that person already forget or already like forgive, but I'm inside myself. I still remember it.
We tend to hold on to our mistakes.
Yes,
very tight.
We will, what you say that, exaggerate the impact of that thing.
Yeah. I think I experienced that before. I made quite a number of stupid decisions that I regret until now. Yeah. So maybe the person already forgot about it, but whenever it's that day, especially on that day itself, I will be very, very gloomy because that day really left a huge impact on how I entered my high school life.
Okay. Okay, let's not go into that today. Today is about MBTI and the ocean.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now that y'all know a bit more about the types of the skills, we should we go into details about our personality type?
Yes, because this podcast is our podcast.
Yeah. So, where do you want to start?
Okay, fun fact. A few famous INFJ, aka advocates. First is Mother Teresa. Can you see the halo?
No. I can only see your shell.
Oh, my hermit crab shell.
Your hermit crab shell.
Okay, next is Lady Gaga and Nicole Kidman and Rose from Titanic.
Oh.
Not Blackpink, okay? The character Rose from Titanic.
Alright. I didn't know they were characterized.
Oh, they also have like characters. I think got like Lord of the Rings or something else.
Alright.
Okay. INFJ is the rarest type. We only in the whole world population, there's only 2% of INFJs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, we're very rare. And so now the two of us are the same.
Yeah, and we are here.
Yeah.
But this rarest type sometimes will make us feel like we're different from other people and we don't fit into them, and sometimes we feel misunderstood.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you understand me? Like, to me, this plan is perfect, but why don't you understand me?
Yeah.
And then we are more altruism. We focus more on other people need more than our personal gain.
Yeah.
Help, it's like helping other people.
We tend to feel good when we help people.
Yes, especially when you see that they are happy with what they get.
Yeah.
You'll get more happy.
Yeah, like it's like the end result where everybody is happy and we feel achieved.
Yeah.
The achievement we got make us feel good.
Yes. And we enjoy meaningful conversation more than small talks and tend to communicate in a way that's warm and sensitive. So it's like we will think, if we say this, what the other person will feel. And we always, not to say sugarcoat, but to say it in a better way. But sometimes maybe it's not clear or not straightforward enough for that person to understand.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But I agree that we like to have like meaningful conversation, especially with friends you really, really trust.
Yes.
So
I usually only do like conversation with friends that I really, really trust. If you're like just my
hi bye friend.
Yes, I'm like hi bye.
Yeah, like for my friend groups, like high school, college, my psychology days, I prefer having small group of friends.
Yes.
At least you know that they are trustworthy compared to having a big group.
Yes. I also have like small friend groups. In my high school, I also have like 3 that I usually hang out with. Yeah.
I noticed that from my high school to my psychology days, I always have like around 5 close friends.
Okay.
I always keep it to that number until I came to music. Then like, oh, I'm in quite a big group.
Yeah, because I think it's different because we all really have the same interest. Yeah, so that's why we can stay friends so long.
Yeah, that's why if introverts open up to you, means you're special.
Yes, especially us. Then lah, we really take you as friend.
Yeah, but once you really like,
if you betray us,
yeah, sorry,
the world's gonna flip on you.
Maybe won't flip. I'll just higher chance of cutting you out.
Yes, and you can see the very obvious change.
Yeah,
very fast.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay. Now next, into the strengths. Our strengths.
Oh.
We are creative, insightful, principled, passionate, and altruistic.
We're also like sensitive to other people's needs.
Yeah, it's altruistic, no?
Oh really? Okay.
We tend to focus on other people more than us.
Yeah.
But sometimes people will use this to
for their own gain.
Yeah.
They'll take advantage of it.
Take advantage of us.
Yeah.
Okay, next to our weakness. We are sensitive to criticism.
Yeah.
We are reluctant to open up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just now we said. We are perfectionistic.
Are we?
I think yes, because if I got a plan and I planned it out like everything going smoothly, but if suddenly in the middle there's something wrong already, that I feel like this plan is not perfect, I will put it on hold or maybe just give up.
Okay, but putting it on hold and give up won't solve the problem, so.
Yes, but I will prefer
if it's perfect.
Or if that thing, I will like procrastinate the decision to make sure that I'm very sure that this thing will work out 100% fine.
Oh, because for this part, I'm a bit different. Like, let's say if I really plan out everything and there's a problem, I tend to like think of solutions, like how to make it perfect again on the spot. Like
But what if there's no other choice? Like if you change this, the end result won't be your A result. It's going to be A prime result. Are you happy with it, or
I might be a little sad about it, but I'm happy as long as I get it done.
But I'm more to like I die one A.
Yes. Okay.
A prime, I'll be like.
Then you will feel like self-conscious.
Yes, and I'm like, why I cannot do this? Why? It's just this easy. Why I cannot?
But you have to remember that not everyone is perfect, though.
Yeah, still learning on that. Yeah,
I think you have to start from there.
Yeah. Okay, next is avoiding the ordinary.
Do we?
I think we are lesser. The description is like you don't go with the ordinary way. It's like you do things.
You want to stand out.
Yes, like out of the box. Yeah.
But won't that make you like be the center of attention, which is something we are not?
No, it's not like the center of attention. Like maybe usually people go from A to B in a straight line. You might go in an S shape or something. Like you will go to the same result but just a different route.
It's like the triangle when we calculate.
Calculate?
Like, what is it called? I've forgotten the term. Is it
Is it a maths?
Yeah, maths.
Okay, don't talk about maths with me. I cannot maths. I already forgot like 90% of my maths.
Alright.
Okay, and last is prone to burnout because we give give ourselves a lot of stress because we want it to be as perfect as we can. Yeah, and then it's like if everyone's not happy, then we're not happy.
Alright, that I agree.
Okay. So, do you want me to go into romantic relationship first or friendship?
Let's start with friendship.
Okay, because that's our concept of our podcast. Okay, friendship. Advocates crave authenticity.
Authenticity?
What is that? Wait, what's that word? Cut. Okay, advocates crave to have meaningful friendships that allow them to share the same dreams, bare their soul, and feel, understand, and accept for who they are. Yes.
Yeah.
That's why we got a small friend group. Yeah. We have to make sure that this person we can really trust.
Yeah.
Then only we will open up. Okay, next. Advocates may seem quiet and reserved to the world, but they absolutely light up around their close friends. Yes, as we mentioned on the first episode. Yes. Our first impression is both of us are very quiet. Then after when we open up to each other, then you will see the real you.
I think it also depends on like what we experienced before. Because like I said, I tend to give up the very hard to approach vibe first. Because maybe like I experienced some hardship.
Very bad trauma of friendship.
Not to say trauma, but like something bad. But yeah. That's why I tend to like
it's
protect
like
myself first.
Protecting mechanism for you. To like don't come close to me first.
It's like a porcupine. I'm like very sharp. Don't come near me unless I really trust you. And once I really trust you, you will see that I'm actually a fluff ball inside.
A fluff ball.
Yeah.
Okay. Next is if they have to be fake to or tone down their self to someone, then they most likely won't be friends with that person.
Meaning?
It's like if you need to tone down to get their approval, like we care about equality. Yes, it's like
we want you to treat us
the
for who
same.
we are.
Yeah, the same. I will treat you the way that I want you to treat me. Yes.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
And once they found genuine friendship, they will make a loyal, caring companions. That's why Shannon got 10 years friend.
Yeah, 10 years, 13?
13?
I know
more
that
than
when
10.
I'm 13, now I'm 20. Yeah.
You almost your age.
But I think they can calculate it, so it's okay.
What if their maths are like me? Well, just kidding.
It's okay. I admit I'm old.
Okay.
Don't kill me.
Now let's go into romantic relationships. Okay. One of the things that advocates find most important is establishing genuine, deep connections with the person they care about.
Yeah.
Yeah, like share the same mindset.
Same mindset.
Same values.
Same values.
Yes.
Is the right term.
Yes.
Yeah.
Values. That's what I want to say, but I don't know why I say mindset. Okay. And they crave an emotional and even spiritual connection with their partner. They cherish not just the act of being in a relationship, but also what it means to become with another person in mind, body, and soul. Yes, like responsibilities.
Yeah.
Like if you're in a relationship, you got the responsibility. Whatever you do, you are making a decision for your partner also.
Yeah. So it's something like take consideration of both parties when you make decisions.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to career path. Oh, this one. When I research, I'm like, Shannon is perfect.
What?
Okay. Advocates want a joint that offer a deeper sense of purpose, no matter how much the salary is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think I don't know about you, but my opinion is success doesn't mean you have to be rich, you have to be famous or what. You can be successful as a housewife. Yeah, right. You can be successful as a kindergarten teacher.
Yeah.
And I think if you're doing very good in your career, I think it's a success also.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to mean that you have to be very rich or to be very famous to be successful.
For me, it's like the contribution we make to society, what we return to society. If you feel happy with the result that you give,
yes,
that's
the most important
achievement
one.
to
Yes.
us. Yeah.
Okay. We gravitate towards counselors, therapists, psychologists,
okay.
social workers, teachers, spiritual leaders, and etc. You wanna start a cult or something?
No, it's okay. If I start a cult, it will be a mushroom cult.
Everyone is forced to plant and eat only mushrooms.
No. I mean, help me plant, then I go sell, then the earnings will split. Yeah.
Every day drink mushroom soup. That's her favorite soup.
Yeah, that's my favorite soup. But you drink every day, you will be bored of it. I don't want to get bored of it. No.
With different seasoning. Today pepper, tomorrow salt.
Then what? Cheese, paprika, green onions. No, don't spoil mushroom soup.
You'll get tired of mushroom soup.
Oh no, please no. Then I'll end up with potato soup. No, that's no ways. It's okay. Moving on.
Okay. Might also pursue music, photography, design, illustration, and fine art. See, you got two. You got psychology and you got music. See, that's why I say you're perfect.
I fit the role so well.
Yes. If MBTI Insight got season 2, Malaysia version, Shannon is the one.
Why? No, it's okay. I don't want to be in the center of attention. It's okay.
We'll talk about that later. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If the work next, if the workplace is not suitable for us, means like there's a lot of criticism or pressure or competitive work environment, we will tend to go out and start our own business.
Yeah.
It's not like we cannot take criticism. It's like if we are satisfied with what we did already and you still think that it's not good enough, then we will be frustrated. Do you agree?
Yeah. I think this affects everybody. Like, let's say you really work in a toxic environment. I don't think any personality can handle it. They rather step out and go find something suitable. If not, then they will find their own pathway, like starting their own business.
Yeah. Be your own boss.
Yeah, be your
then
own
you don't
boss.
have to see anyone's face.
Employees. Yeah. Unless you treat them right. Yeah.
Okay. Lastly, not lastly actually. I also found like a few MBTIs that can work well together.
Oh.
And ours, I'll also link the link in the description lah. And ours, our best partner to work with is ENFP.
Extroversion?
Yes. Extroversion, intuition, feeling, and persistence. Yes. So far, I haven't find this friend yet. So if you are ENFP out there,
leave a comment down below.
Yes. Or DM us on Instagram. Let's be friends.
That's Why We Friend.
Yes. At That's Why We Friend podcast. Yeah. No podcast. Oh my gosh. At That's Why We Friend. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the last fact about INFJs is I found this and I think is quite interesting. I'll say. According to the MBTI manual, INFJs rank second lowest of all the types in positive affirmativity. Positive affectivity is a human characteristic that describes how much people experience positive sensations, emotions, and sentiments. There was no explanation given as why INFJs scored so low on this trend. Neuroscience expert says that INFJs show higher than average activity in the prefrontal brain region, FP2. Oh my gosh, so many signs. Okay, but the important thing is this region admits negative input and allow us to reflect on the input at the risk of becoming sad or depressed. So we are more likely to be sad and depressed.
Maybe it's because we tend to think about our past mistakes and experience. That's why our negative thoughts are usually higher than positive.
And we exaggerate it. Maybe it's just a small mistake that we did, but we would think like, oh, it's gonna ruin our life.
Yeah.
We have to work on that.
I'm working on it, but you should work on it.
Okay.
You have some stuff you need to let go.
Okay.
I know you can do it.
And it starts crying.
No! I mean, it's okay to cry, because crying helps you release all the negative emotions out, and then you tend to feel better after crying.
But I need a few rounds of crying to really let go.
It's okay. I think, first of all, you just need to learn how to maybe overcome that mistake.
Yes.
Yeah, and slowly let go. Okay, this is from my personal experience. You can't just let go of everything. It usually takes like small steps.
Yeah.
Like maybe point A to point B, this is how much you want to let go. Then maybe after they can slowly increase or keep it consistent, just that part. Because if you let go the whole thing, it's gonna be a chaos after.
I don't think anyone can do that. Okay, I'll try. I say I'll try, but it doesn't mean that
you do it.
I will do it right away.
Yeah. This takes time, and everybody have their
own
own
pace.
Yeah, own pace.
Yes. And INFJ, we also got our own pace in doing stuff. Like, we don't like to be pressured.
Yes. Like we have our own schedule.
Yes. This time do this, that time do that.
And that's how we
if you try to like break our to-do list or something, we will be very angry.
I guess that's why people perceive us as stubborn, because we tend to stick on that particular plan.
Yes, but if I don't follow my plan, it will be chaos. I won't remember what I did, what I didn't. So that's why it's better to have a plan for us lah. So we hope that we made you interested in your own personality. And learn more about yourself. Comment your Ocean test and MBTI test down there, and we'll see if there's any INFJs in our listeners. Then we give you high five.
It's so awkward. Such an awkward high five. I can see the 97% of introvert coming out.
I'll give you high five online. I won't see you in real life.
Yeah, but the way you say it is so introvert. That's why we're friends. So my extrovert can pass on to you a little bit. So you can
we can balance it out a bit.
Yeah. I think it will take a lot of my extrovert to balance out your introvert.
Yeah lah, at least I still got 7% ma.
Yeah, 7%. 7%.
Okay, so that's the end of today's episode. We hope you like it, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah, and we will link the two tests down below in the description box.
Go try it yourself.
Yeah, and do tell us your MBTI.
Yeah, and what you think about it, how accurate they are to you.
Yeah.
And that's all for today.
Yeah, that's all today. Blah, blah, blah. That's all for today. Yeah. Remember to click the subscribe button and like. Shoot.
Oh yeah, we are new to this. We are so new to this.
Remember to click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And also follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
And that's why we friend. No podcast, yeah? That's why we friend.
Yeah.
And we'll see you
next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.